Oh my God. Oh my God. You got her, dude. You got her. Finally. Welcome back, folks, to another chase for the Minnesota State Record Muskie.
Wow. Pretty excited. You know, we haven't caught many fish this year, so why not go for the Hail Mary?
Yeah. And, if you're gonna go down, you're gonna go down swinging.
These are where, I mean, some of the biggest inland, United States muskies live, and there's a handful of them, and you can catch them casting. Very rare.
Rumor has it there's been a few casting, but it is a tough rodeo out here, to say the least.
Heard of some, you know, big ones seen. So there's some sightings of some giants. I mean, when we say giants, these are, you know, muskies die at this level.
Yeah.
Giants.
And you know what? We didn't even say. We're at Mille Lacs.
Yeah. I figured you guys figured. Wow,
there's
that was
a good one.
Should we keep that?
We should just keep it, give it our best odds while we're at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Heidi's here.
Yeah.
Rough year for Heidi.
Oh yeah.
So,
although we will say,
Heidi's been in the boat for every 50-inch fish we have got on camera this year, so we drug her along.
Why not?
Yeah.
Being used, but that's all right.
So that's all right. Yeah, muskie time. We gotta go. Moon's in an hour.
all right, folks, let's get this boat straightened out here. Wow, we're here on Friday of the two best weekends of the year on the Big Pond for giant late fall muskies. And guess what? There's not a single boat anywhere within sight. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Where are you? There are big muskies to be caught. Robbie, we're only about 10 minutes of drifting away from your biggest muskie ever.
I like that. That's why I'm retying right now.
Good move. All right. I am throwing the Lemon Tail Husky Medusa. This is the one Robbie almost got pulled in the lake a couple of years ago. I think he almost fell in the lake just now too. I should check my drag. What do you think? Let's lock her. There we go. Down. All right. First cast is off.
Big moves, Tauk?
Don't see any bait. Not that you need to see bait. We do know there's been 3 bites out in the middle or just past the middle of the lake the last 2 days. I don't know. All you do is second guess yourself out here. That's one thing I know for sure. I don't know. We'll just keep moving, I guess. Hit that spot, 2 perfect drifts. To not see anything is nothing out of the ordinary.
So, crossing Mille Lacs. Not a good idea. not as of yet. Wind is picking up, or picked up, and it's not going to be a fun rodeo on the ride home.
Let's just say there's a lot of sheep rolling in, boys and girls.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's not brutal, but it's definitely choppier now than when we got over here, of course.
Yep.
No action yet. There's only 2 other boats here, so that's kind of nice, but
yeah, I heard of a 52 and a 51 caught. One was on a big 12-inch white Poseidon. Nothing?
Nope.
Bottom. Okay. But I think the other one was on Medusa, and yeah, that's all we know as of right now.
There's a few Cisco's out on the breaks in that 16 to 20 foot of water or so. definitely you caught some scales earlier.
Yep. So perfect water temperature.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of running your bait across the nose right now.
As a matter of fact, let's just go. There, I'm falling. There's the scales right there on my sexy shad Poseidon. Yeah, there's definitely life here. We just need one nibble. Probably do one more drift here and then suffer going back to the launch. It's going to be 13 miles at 16 miles an hour. You do the math, folks. Top of the morning, folks.
Day 2, another fishless day on Mille Lacs.
That's just what you got to expect out here. But there was 2 really nice quality fish caught yesterday. You're always in the game.
Right. This is the time. I mean, obviously the Cisco's are shallow right now. We're snagging scales. 40.
Yeah.
Well, 40. Well, we're in a bay right now, so it's obviously
it's cold,
but
40-degree water. Perfect.
Prime.
Going back in the history of the time I've spent on this water, the last week of October through basically the first week in November. The first week in November is really when we had caught some absolute monster giant fish, and that's when the Cisco spawns. So
that's why we're here. We want to catch the biggest fish that we can possibly cast at right now, and it's here right now. Obviously not a lot of them, but some of them.
Yeah, if we wanted to just catch a muskie, which we've wanted to do for a little bit, but we would go into another body of water, but
whatever.
Until then, we'll just deal with it. So Heidi, what'd you think of the drive back yesterday, last night?
My brain definitely got shaken up. Everyone's did.
Of course the wind had to pick up, and it was a lumpy ride, 13 miles to say the least.
Yeah, what, 35, 40 minutes it took?
Oh yeah, it was 35, 40 minutes.
Not fun. Wish we could have showed that, but whatever. It was wet.
It was wet and it was rough. And but I tried to take it as smooth as possible. Just because you have a big boat doesn't mean you can just go.
No.
So speaking of going, let's get out to the first spot. All right, folks, the net is locked and loaded. Do you ever notice how hard it is to move around in the boat on this lake with all these clothes on? Okay, net is ready. I got my fishing pole. We are on the spot. Okay. I love starting out with 3-footers in the morning when it's below freezing. I'll be starting out the morning with the Sexy Shad, aka what is it called? Silent P. I don't know what that means, but I like Sexy Shad. Okay, first cast is off. Well, folks, we just rolled up onto the last drift of the day. No action yet.
No, didn't update you guys. We tried some trolling.
Yes.
Not effective. We were fishing a windier part of the lake, and it was wet and not real fun casting below freezing weather. It hasn't gone over 32 today once.
No. There's quite a few boats actually on this spot, interestingly. This last half hour to 45 minutes of the day, even back in the day when this was really rolling out here, is when we've caught a lot of the super big fish out here. Some of the other really nice ones we caught were adverse weather conditions. I know it was pretty nice when you caught your
it was like perfect
big one out
northwest winds,
which was really the last good fish I've had in the boat. Granted, I don't spend hardly any time out here anymore, but
well, that was 2015 or so.
Yeah,
2015, fall of 2015, November 6th. My first time fishing Lake Mille Lacs. Skipped school on Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know. My mom was very nice and let me go up with Lee followed him up here. He had 1 day to fish or 2 days to fish, Friday, Saturday. We get to the boat launch. We have a little visitor there on Friday.
Yeah, James Linder's waiting there for us.
Yeah, so got to fish that afternoon with James Linder.
Raised one.
Yeah, yep, had a hot 44, 45 incher going around. And didn't catch one that day, but the next day at 11:45 around moonsetter rise, bang. Life changed right there on this very lake.
Yeah, let's take a little look at that,
Yeah.
Get the whole cast and everything.
Oh, God. Yep. To the boat, almost. Who's up? Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Careful, don't hold him. Just let him go if he wants to go a little bit.
He's up, he's up, he's up.
I can't see him though.
Yep, yep.
I can't see him.
He's right here, he's right there.
I'm going the wrong way.
Yep, yep. I'm going around again. All right. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Here he is. Here he is. All right. Okay. Okay. It's good. Okay. Here she comes.
Right here.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Pull it.
Go
Pull it.
Go on.
Pull it.
Yep.
Pull
I
it.
got it. Got it. Got it, man. Yes. Oh my God. Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You got her, dude. You got her.
Finally.
Let's get a look at this thing, Robbie. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is a giant. Robbie, that is unbelievable.
Oh, this is an insane fish.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's a 50-pounder, I bet. Okay, we're gonna do the still shot here.
That's good.
Holy mackerel. Turn this way, just the other way, a little bit. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Some of you probably haven't even seen this footage. It was posted pretty early in our channel, but yeah, definitely the coolest fish I've ever caught, easily. But even going back to, I mean, you caught your biggest out here as well.
Yeah.
At dark, basically.
Yeah, the biggest one I've ever caught out here was 55.5 by 27.5 inch Wisconsin barred fish, and that fish ate. We all three of us got our PB that particular day. It was during the Cisco spawn that first week in November. Actually, as a matter of fact, in that less than 2 week period, we put 7 fish in the boat over 40 pounds.
Why can't it be like that? Why can't it be like that anymore? That's just a bummer, but
it's pretty sad. The fall of this fishery, pretty much based on smoke and mirrors that the muskies are eating the walleyes. It's like
no.
Negative.
I'm surprised we haven't been catching walleyes on our muskie baits today.
Yeah,
usually that fills up the time.
Yeah, usually we do, but yeah, that particular fish was the last drift of the day. We were within 6 casts of the last. Like 6 casts left, and we were going in after that. We were at the end of the pass, and got my bait to the boat, and as soon as I made the turn, the rod leaned over and Beck set into it, and all I saw was a white 5-gallon pickle pail going like this, full of teeth. And sure enough, that was my heaviest fish to date.
I mean, coolest looking one. That thing.
Yeah, big yellow school bus.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful animal.
Absolute dream fish. Well, hopefully this is our last pass. Hopefully we can make something happen here.
This particular reef, by the way, is responsible for approximately about 50 fish in my boat over the 50-inch mark. So pretty incredible.
Stupid.
So sad that it's come down to, you know, so few fish per acre. But
we do know they're big.
Yeah.
And, we need to get casting again and hopefully make something amazing happen.
Okay, here we go. Well, once upon a time, we caught a muskie before.
Yeah, it's been months, it feels like, and I think it really is, for at least Lee and I, and Heidi. Jeez, what are we doing out here?
I don't know. Anytime you're on a body water like this, though, it just, you gotta go in expecting it most likely will not happen. But
yeah,
it does, and then it does happen. You know, we've definitely pulled them out before, but like late fall last year, at the end of the night, we thought, oh, we're done. I missed that shot of that nice one, and no, it came back for the flap.
49.5 on a flap tail in 40-degree water. You know, you can never really give up, especially on trophy water like these Minnesota lakes. It's just, you never know when your time's there, and you can have a 50-incher in the boat. Just like that.
Or 50-pounder.
Or that
just like
too.
that.
So, yeah, 2 days on Mille Lacs. This is kind of the wrap-up of that. We don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. We just don't know.
We need to catch something. We're hurting for that. But I don't know. We'll see. The weather looks a little more docile tomorrow.
So guys, thanks for watching this fall video of grinding out. We'll see. I don't know. It was fun to talk about some old memories of this place, though, that's for sure.
For sure. Yeah, sad to see them gone for the most part, but they're bigger now than they've ever been before. So
guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.